I am in the works to make my own line of vegan lip products because I find a lot of the vegan lip products on the market just don't cater to those who want more cutting edge or fashion. They don't really cater to those who want more cutting edge colors or brighter colors or more on trend kind of colors. So I wanted to make my own lip line, and because I'm very picky with lip colors and lipsticks, I love the idea of making my own lipstick base, making it just how I want it. I wanted it to be moisturizing, easy to apply, and I love the idea of a lip pencil because it really is easy to get your cupid's bow and define your lips. So if you're wearing a brighter color, it's like really easy to apply it. Because I notice with lipstick tubes, sometimes I have a hard time applying it and it gets outside of my lips, but with a lip pencil I can sharpen it as fine of a point as I want. I'm thinking that these will probably be about $8 a piece, which isn't that bad considering how much pigment costs, how much my waxes cost. It is expensive to use non-beeswax related waxes. I'm using a jojoba based wax, which is amazing. It's really just like beeswax. It takes the place of that texture exactly, but it's animal friendly, of course, because no animals are harmed in making jojoba oil. So I really love that. I also use sumac wax, which is also called Japan wax, and it's also another vegan wax, and it's what's used in a lot of lip pencils, eyeliner pencils, things like that. It's what makes it apply really nice and creamy on the skin. I'm also using cocoa butter, it's got vitamin E in it, apricot kernel oil, jojoba oil, and candela wax to harden it up a little bit. And I am using lake dyes in these lip products. That's just kind of, I'm always going to be upfront and honest about the ingredients I use with you guys. I do have the information on each batch of lake dyes, so I know that it's safe for cosmetic use, so I do feel safe using these. If lake dyes are an irritant for you, I will be listing that in my ingredients, and I will be listing that on the labels of my products. But to achieve brighter colors like this, you do need a lake dye. So it's just kind of one of those necessary evil type things. But that's just an FYI for you guys. I know I'm just trying to make my lipsticks as good as I can for the skin, for the body, you know, and still achieve these kind of bright colors. So you kind of have to find a happy medium somewhere if you want more dramatic colors like this. Using these waterproof labels that I was going to use for my perfume bottles, I end up scrapping that idea. I'm going to be doing rollerball perfumes. So that's how I'm going to be doing my perfume oils to help solve any issues with leaking. I hope that will help. But I'm going to be using the labels that I used for that on top of the lids. So, you know, that way when you sharpen it, you're not going to mess up your label. They're water resistant, so they do stand up to wear, like normal wear and tear. And I'll be able to put the name of the product and if it's what it's approved for. Most of these colors I'm using are not eye approved. So, I mean, just use them as they're intended. These are intended to be lip pencils. So I do want to be upfront and honest and let you guys know exactly what different products are meant to be used for. It's not a legal requirement for me to tell you guys that stuff. Like, if you look at most makeup companies, they don't list if something's lip safe or not on their eyeshadows or pigments or anything like that. So I don't legally have to tell you guys that stuff, but I obviously want you to know so you're safe and you're using products the way they're supposed to be used, because I do care about my customers. So this is Spring Haze, and it's based off the song from To Venus and Back. And kind of just the album cover of To Venus and Back is this kind of pinky purple color. And if you're a Tori fan, you'll get that reference. I might insert a picture of the album right here just so you can see the color inspiration. It's very pretty. I've worn this. I wore this in my Jasmine tutorial if you want to check that out. Next color is and I haven't sharpened these all the way up yet, but this is what the pencils look like. And they work with most standard 2-hole sharpeners. I just use one from DIY Cosmetics. So that one's only $1, so if you want to get that off that site, you can go ahead. But I think most double-sided sharpeners should work for these. This color is called Bouncing Off Clouds, and it was going to be called Daisy Dead Petals, but I'm looking at the color and I had a suggestion from one of my subscribers Her name is, I think you pronounce it Sourse. If I'm wrong, let me know. But she told me that like a coral orange pink kind of reminds her of the color of clouds it kind of reminded her of the color of clouds at sunset, like how the light kind of shines through the clouds, like that really bright, vibrant coral pink orange color. So that's what I decided to call it. That song is off American Doll Posse, and also in the video, she's wearing this really pretty kind of coral pink kind of shirt, so it just kind of made sense to me. It's like a really happy kind of joyous song, and this color is definitely like a summer color in my opinion, although I would wear this all year. It's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. I'll reapply it. And these colors are brighter in person than they appear on camera. I don't really know how to make that like show up better for you guys, but I'll try to do that with like swatches and things like that when I list them. It's really beautiful corally orange pink color. I just think a lot of people will be able to pull this off. It's kind of inspired by Wet n Wild's Coraline, but more pink and a little bit more wearable, so I think more people will feel comfortable wearing this color. So again, this is Bouncing Off Clouds, and it's a moisturizing formula. If you can see that, it's not drying on my lips at all. It's very like, it feels very good on the lips, so that was important to me too. I don't like having really dry lipstick, especially for every day. Like, I don't mind doing a vibrant matte lipstick sometimes, but for every day I kind of want a more moisturizing lip product, if that makes sense. Just like a corally orange pink color. Bouncing Off Clouds. And this one is called Marianne, and if you know anything about Tori Amos, she references Marianne a lot in her songs. It was like one of her childhood friends that possibly committed suicide, but maybe just overdosed on drugs. And so she comes up in her songs a lot, and she's an inspiration for Tori. So I just she has kind of like a tragic, beautiful innocence to me. So I just thought her color should be kind of innocent and girly, something I could see like a teenager wearing perhaps, but I think adults can wear this color too. It's like a kind of nudie pink color with a slight sheen to it, so it looks kind of glossy, but it's not frosty. Like, I hate like straight up frosty lipsticks. I just think they look terrible on most people. Like, I don't want to be mean to people like that, but I just personally like more creamy lipsticks, and if it's a frost, I want it to be like very slight. So this one does have a slight sheen to it, but it ends up just looking kind of glossy. And this one's kind of a semi-sheer color, so kind of like a matte cream sheen or something like that. It's not like as opaque as the other colors in this collection. See, it has that slight kind of glossy finish to it, and that's Marianne. And that's like a good everyday kind of pinky color. I just think it's really pretty. And don't worry, like, if you don't see colors that you like in this particular batch of colors, I'm going to be doing more throughout the year as I get time and money to invest more in my lip line. I kind of have to go like a little bit at a time so I can afford to restock my supplies and things like that. So I'm going to be selling some summery colors to start off with, and then I'll be doing more colors down the line. I'll be doing some earthy shades without lake dye, so if that's a concern for you, you can purchase those colors. And I'll be doing like really dramatic and really dark colors for fall and winter and that kind of thing. So I'm really excited about that. Next color, I was really excited about this one. I had made this once before, and I put way too much like pigment in it, and it got gritty, and I was so mad because the color was like beautiful. And I'm like, I'm not gonna sell this. This is crappy. I mean, you guys don't know how many products I go through sometimes till I get to where I want it to be, and how much like ingredients I waste. Like, I will not sell anything I would not wear or recommend myself. So that's just an FYI. It is a trial and error process, and I do make my own bases and my own recipes, so it's definitely like a challenge for me, but I do enjoy doing it very much. So, but yeah, this color is called Code Red, and that's the song from American Doll Posse. I don't really love that album that much, like as much as their other albums, but I do like that song a lot off the album, and it seemed kind of appropriate for a pinup bright red color, and of course the name's cute, Code Red. So I'll show you how these apply on the lips, how easy they are. Especially with reds, like I think a lip pencil is really nice because it gets right in there. You see how easy these apply though? Like they're not tugging at my lips at all. These will probably harden up a little bit more once they've aged a little bit more, or cured as it's called when you make lipsticks, but they're still going to be creamy like this. So. See how nice that applied, like how easy that applied? Since it's a pencil, it just gets right in the Cupid's bow. I don't have the problem where it's like going right outside the edge of my lip line. So this one's Code Red, and this one's a satin red. It does have a bit of mica in it, but it's not frosty again, like I said. It just has a slight sheen to it. I'd say it's definitely a satin. And this one is a vegan red. It's made with lake dyes, so you don't have to worry about any carmine in this. No animals were harmed to make it. Kind of reminds me of this old NYX jumbo lip pencil I used to have called Hot Red. It looks a lot like that color, and that's kind of what I was going for. Like, I missed having that color. So this is even slightly more intense than that color, so I hope you guys like it. It's right there. It's like just a true red. Kind of neutral red. It's not too warm, not too cool, so I think a lot of skin tones can wear this. And last but not least, we have Strange Little Girl, and this is based on Tori Amos's hair color, circa Little Earthquakes era. It's a very like vibrant red-orange, but it's still a little wearable. It still has a little earthy undertone to it, and this one doesn't have lake dyes in it, so if that's a concern for you, this pencil will be fine for you. Yeah, this is just a wearable red-orange kind of color, like a satiny color again. So it just gives a nice shine, makes your lips look full, but it's not frosty. It's just a really nice kind of, it almost makes your lips look plumper, if that makes sense. So that's what I have so far. The other colors I plan on releasing for the summer collection of the Funny Lip Shape lip line will be Playboy Mommy. That's one I want to do. I want to do like a hot pink for that one, like super bright hot pink, because yeah, the Playboy Mommy gotta do bright kind of, I'm not going to say porn star pink, but something very dramatic. And I'm going to be doing a lip color called Orange Knickers, and it's like a lip gloss. It's going to be kind of either tangerine or orange flavored, and it's just going to be a vibrant, bright lip gloss. Like, so it'll be a sheer one. So if you don't like wearing lipstick and you still want a little brightness on your lips, lip gloss will be a good way to go, because you can just wear it sheer. You don't have to have like intense pigmentation on your lips. Those are the two I have left to make, so I should be able to make those either tonight or tomorrow, and I'm going to be working on labels and all of that stuff, and I should be able to have it up by early next week. So I'm very excited. And again, the lip pencils are going to be about $8, and the lip glosses are going to be $6.75. So yeah, I hope that that's okay with everybody. The reason the lip pencils are more is because the waxes I use are very expensive, and I have to use more pigment for lipsticks, so and the packaging is more expensive, so that's why I price them that way. But yeah, I hope you guys are excited. I love being able to do lip products for you guys now. I really am happy with the recipe I came up with, and I'm going to be doing a ton more, I'm sure. I really love lipsticks, so I have to have like a full range eventually. So yeah, and probably the more bold and vibrant colors I will probably do like limited edition kind of thing. They probably won't be part of the permanent line, but I'll probably do them like as a seasonal thing. So like the black lipstick I plan on doing, that will be like coming out around Halloween or something like that. And you know, any like really specialty kind of super glittery colors and things like that, those will be more geared towards different seasons. So yeah, I'm super excited, and of course, Tori is like an endless inspiration to me, so I know I will have no problem coming up with more colors for the collection. So I hope you guys like what I have so far. I like sharing with you guys. It's really fun to get your feedback, and you guys really help me a lot with my collections and my Arabian Nights collection, so thanks so much for that.